Hello, happy Friday. I'm excited because it's less than a week now until I get this mess off my finger. The pins come out. Yep, that means I'm gonna be in a good mood all week. Somebody commented on one of the videos, I think, asking how many animals I have and if I raise them for meat production. And the answer to that is, well, I own 3 horses, 2 Shire horses. One of them's a baby called Jeffrey, and Holden, which most of you know if you've been watching videos for a while, because I did some on Holden. I also have on the property another 25 horses that I look after, as well as I have a full-time barn staff, thank God. And it's part of the non-profit that I'm part of, which is equine therapy. And I also have about 30 chickens, 2 pygmy goats, 2 outside dogs, 2 inside dogs, 2 inside cats, and 1 outside cat. And they are all for meat production, especially Stinky. I'm actually thinking prime rib with him and trying to put some weight on him, actually trying to fatten him up so that hopefully by about Christmas time, I can eat him. Okay, so this is from Juliana. Juliana says, "Hi Tabitha, I'm 43 and I've been dealing with anorexia for 29 years. I have entered recovery and relapsed over and over through the years. I make it to the 5-month mark and then I relapse. I'm so frustrated with the cycle. My question is about extreme hunger. Everyone in recovery talks about this extreme hunger that takes over in recovery and helps them to eat the necessary calories. This just doesn't happen for me. I don't feel hungry, at least not very often. So every time I attempt recovery, I have to force myself to eat. I try and follow minimal guidelines for 2,500 calories a day, 3 large meals and snacks. At first it's okay, and with effort I can do this, but after a few months of it, when eating is still a chore, I give up and go back to restricting. Food just tastes like cardboard and is such a chore. Then the anorexic obsessions to lose weight take over, and I'm often running with active anorexia again. It makes me want to cry. Am I doing something wrong? Yes, you keep on going back to restriction. That's what you're doing wrong. Is my body broken that I don't get the extreme hunger? No, not everybody gets extreme hunger. Majority of people do, and especially it can be indicative that you're not actually eating enough. You might find that if you eat a lot more, then you would get extreme hunger. Is it too late for recovery? No. Am I too old? No. I really want to overcome this cycle of restriction and recovery. It's ruined my life. Can you give me any advice? I can try, Juliana. Wow, yeah, as I said, the thing that you're doing wrong is going back to restriction. Couple of things. Get off the calorie counting. I know you'll tell yourself, oh, it makes me reach a minimum. It doesn't. All it does is help you feel safer about eating that amount and reassure you that you're not going to overeat. What you need to focus on doing is committing to weight gain and acting as if you're committed to weight gain. So scrap calorie counting, scrap meal plans. Look at it this way. What would you do all day if you were committed to eat weight gain? You'd eat the most highly caloric foods that you want or you could find. And then it's so like if we haven't got mental or physical hunger in the picture, then we have to go to that commitment to weight gain, and that basically guides you through. I'm suspicious. I think that if you actually started eating a heck of a lot more, and if you started eating maybe different foods, foods that are higher in fat and tastier foods, then I have a feeling that somewhere along the line that hunger might kick in. It can be, if you stay under, well, you're still eating a pretty low amount of calories. So think about it from your brain's point of view. Your brain is looking for a feast to end the famine. And if it's just like, a little trickle of food, 3 meals, 3 snacks, staying under 250 calories or whatever, then that's not a feast. So I do believe that some of us, our brains, to signify the end of the famine, are looking for a huge amount of food to come in. And I think that for some of us, unless we actually do that feast thing, then the brain's like, well, there's a bit more food around, but not much, so won't bother with the hunger stuff. Sometimes we have to actually eat a load of really highly caloric foods, and that sort of kickstarts the hunger. That sort of kickstarts your brain going, oh, There's food around, there's eating, quick, make her hungry, get her to eat more. Try it. You haven't got anything to lose, have you, sweetie? And if you find that eating's a chore, well, look at what you're eating. If you find that your hunger's really low, then what you have to do is you have to prioritize really high fat, really high calorie foods. And it may be that you're sort of bored with the foods that you're eating because you're eating kind of safe foods. Just start doing things differently. Then just, if you really can't be bothered to eat, then just go to Wendy's and sit there and drink milkshakes all day. Just get out of your kind of, this is what recovery has to look like, these are the foods that I need to eat, and this is what I need to do. If you're really like, I can't even deal with the thought of eating food right now, go out and get a pint of ice cream and melt it and drink it, and then get another one and melt that and drink it. There are ways to get the calories in even when you really don't feel like it. And I bet if you actually went for some high sugar, high fat stuff, I bet your brain will start kicking off and be like, all right, this is what I want. You're probably eating relatively safe foods and your brain's like, ugh, so bored of this and it's not what I want. Make it go away. That would be my advice. But the biggest thing is you have to commit to weight gain. And then you have to see it as this is not actually even, like, hunger's a bonus. If it comes, fabulous. But if it doesn't, that commitment to weight gain is still there, which means it's your responsibility to eat as much of the most highly caloric foods that you can find every day. That is what your mission should be. Don't worry, don't let the little fear thoughts come up and be like, well, how long should that go on for? Blah, 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 blah. Your body will sort it out. Just push yourself, just make that jump. Go and drink ice cream. That's what I would do. Hope that helps, Juliana. Bye.